Welcome to Scale, your partner in driving meaningful change.
Ooh, Scale. This looks interesting. Can you tell me more about it?
Of course, our mission is to empower organizations with community engagement as well as project management features. This helps them track progress towards their sustainable development goals. Starting off with our informative website, we can see our trusted leading organizations, our solution to simplify complex tasks, our impact in numbers, as well as our values, vision, and goals.
All of this information looks super exciting. How do I become part of such a socially driven organization?
Well, at the bottom of each page, users have access to click on the dashboard, which will prompt them if they're an existing user to the dashboard, or else they can click on Contact Us to schedule a demo and become a part of an organization under Scale. Scale offers amazing products. Under the Products tab, you can be prompted to the Products section, which talks about our Community Impact Portal, one of our major products. Next, if you click on Resources, you can see all of the 17 different SDGs. Clicking on each individual one will prompt you to a Learn More button, which directs you to a link to learn more about each of the specific SDGs.
Wow, that was a lot of information. Can we actually view and engage in these services?
Of course. If we click on Dashboard in the top right corner, we have a navigation bar on the left side, and when we redirect ourselves to the project category, we can add and create projects. We can also see a project that has already been created, such as Project 35. When I look at specific details for this project, I can see the people served, such as there are 300 females supported in moderate conditions and 400 females supported in severe conditions.
But what do these numbers actually mean? And what does it have to do with meeting our SDGs?
Glad you asked. If we redirect ourselves to the Impact Report section and want to generate a report for the project we just saw under the project category, filling out the project ID to be 35, SDG to be Zero Hunger, and category to be Healthcare Initiatives, when we click Submit, we see an Overview tab which tells us about our key goals, target audience, and support staff for the project.
That's amazing. And what kind of impact data can I see?
You can see both generic stats and project stats. Under generic stats, you can see information pulled from StatsCan based on the Zero Hunger SDG, which has interactable charts such that display food insecurity by family type and food insecurity based on province. You can also see project stats, which have information specific to your project based on counts, along with region supported, budget allocated, and project duration.
I remember that you mentioned that this is a collaborative platform, so how can I interact with my team members?
I'm so glad you asked. To be able to interact with your team members, you can now navigate to emails on the left navigation bar. Over here, we have a feature to select emails where you can either select all or select individual emails. For now, let's select all our emails, and this is populated from our contact list in our Gmail account. Over here in the To section, I can enter emails that weren't populated from the contact list, and I can enter a subject header. I can also enter the content from my email and optionally select files. Then I can click on the Send button, and I can choose between allowing recipients to respond with no reply emails or allow replies. For now, I'm going to select no reply and confirm and send. As we can see, the emails have been sent successfully. Now, if you navigate towards the Gmail account that I sent the email to, we can see that the email has been received for demo request.
Okay, you're convincing me. But one last question. How can I advertise the cause that I'm working towards?
You can do this by creating events, and we interact with Eventbrite. So if you click on events from the navigation bar on the left, you can see that there are some events that are already created. There's also a button to create events. As you can see, after clicking the Submit button, now we have Demo Request 2 created locally. Now, if we move on towards Eventbrite, we can see that Demo Request 2 has been created in Eventbrite by simply creating it locally.
Wow, that's convenient, but how can I share the event with others?
If we were to click on Share and copy the link for the event we just created, we can see that this will redirect us to the page where we can now purchase a ticket. We can also view the ticket stats. So if we click on ticket stats for one of the events that was previously created, we can see that 3 out of 5 of the tickets are sold.
Wow, that's impressive. Now, I just thought of a more catchy name for our event. Let's call it Amazing Demo Product. Can I change this name?
Of course you can. Simply click on Edit, and over here you can change the title. As you can see, clicking Update now updated the event locally, and it has also updated the event on Eventbrite. Like you can see in Eventbrite, now the name has changed to Amazing Demo Product.
So now what's left? Deleting an event?
Yes, you can do that too. Simply click on Delete, confirm the deletion. As you can see, now the event is deleted locally, and on Eventbrite, the event has now been cancelled.
Wow, I must admit, this portal does have everything I need.